I'm Roxy Adapon, and I will be playing Bec.
Hello, my name is Nick Daniel, and I'll be playing Leo.
And this is a scene from 4,000 Miles.
Great.
I already told you I have class at 2.
Am I late?
I can't miss any more class.
Well, I said I'd come up to you.
And I said I don't want you in my apartment.
Brought you something.
What do you want me to do with this, Leo?
I love it, nurture it, take care of it. Oh, make a pie. I miss you all the time, you know. I think about you at school. I think about whether they have left-handed desks for you.
They do.
It's good.
You know, sometimes right-handed people sit at the left-handed desks, and I get all really pissed.
Yeah, bastards.
And then I'm like, oh my god, you're not just hurting me, you're hurting yourself.
So you like me?
I don't want to talk about college, Leo.
Why not?
Because you're going to be, like, disdainful.
I'm not. I want to hear.
It's just, I don't know. Everyone's so much younger than me. I mean, only 2 years, but so it's like lonely. But I'm taking this class on global health that I met with the professor a couple times. I might help her with some research this summer in Mumbai if the money works out.
Oh man, I mean, you work fast.
Yeah, I walked into her office and I was like, I've built houses in Ecuador and I've taught English in Mali and I installed solar panels in Kathmandu and I just want to know how I can work with you. And she was like, wow, it's so refreshing to meet a female undergraduate who doesn't end every sentence in a question mark, so.
I mean, you always wanted to go to India.
It'll be nice to travel somewhere not on my parents' dime.
And I could come.
To Mumbai?
I mean, why not? I'm
I
so
wanna
happy
break
to see
up.
you. Okay. Okay.
The other night, when I said I needed some pen to think, that wasn't true. I wanted to break up. Sorry, I know the timing's really shitty. I was gonna do it anyway after you came back from your bike trip. And it's not about you going AWOL this summer, even though I'm really fucking pissed about that.
Wait, so you were planning on this?
Yeah. Yes.
And that's why you backed out of the bike trip?
No, I backed out of the bike trip because I didn't back out of the bike trip. I was never definitely coming on the bike trip.
Well, I remember it differently, but it really doesn't matter now, so.
Well, when Allison backed
Well,
out...
Allison tore her ACL, dude. That's like totally different.
Fine, but it wasn't gonna be the trip that we planned. It wasn't gonna be the...
But you
4 of
admit
us.
we planned a trip. You planned to come with us. That was the plan. I guess you just planned on breaking up with me. You just didn't let me on.
Sorry I didn't come on the bike trip. Okay?
No, it's fine. It's amazing, actually. To have that time with Micah, so I wouldn't trade it for.
Good.
I mean, it would have been nice if you were there when he was killed. It would have been nice not to have been alone for that.
Yeah. And it would have been nice if you showed up to the funeral. I really needed you then. you know how hurtful that was? And humiliating? That everyone was like, where the fuck is Leo? And I'm like, I have no idea. He hasn't
You
even
were already
called
planning
me.
on breaking up with me. What, Bec? I'm just trying to match the timeline. It's a little confusing here.
You're putting this all on me, but we had problems. We didn't have the kind of relationship that Micah and Allison had. I think we should just face that.
I don't even know what that means.
They were like grown-ups in love, like really in love. I'm not saying that we didn't love
No,
each
you're
other.
just saying I'm not a grown-up.
No, that even my mom still talks about it. Like, what
Yeah,
a
well, if
mature
Ellen
woman
thought
that-
so, then that's so great,
Don't
right?
be an asshole, you know what I meant. They had this serenity that you...
I thought it was the other way around. That we were the ones with the real deal. Because I basically thought about you all the time when you weren't there. And talked about you like some pathetic, lovesick idiot. Whereas Micah never talked about Allie at all.
That's because he didn't have to.
I think you have some very weird, very idealized picture of their relationship. Because it may interest you to know that he cheated on her, actually.
Okay.
With like multiple different specimens. Like questionable specimens.
It's not cheating when it's an open relationship. And it's none of my business. And I don't think it's cool at all to be talking about him that way.
I just think it's interesting that your idea of a perfect relationship involves your boyfriend getting a BJ from a 15-year-old girl whose uncle owns the campground.
My idea of a perfect relationship involves feeling like I don't have to justify myself all the fucking time to someone who claims that they love me, but is constantly disappointed in me. I'm so tired of disappointing you, Leo. And fuck you for telling me that about Micah. I did not need to know that.